Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So really, I'm not feeling so happy, and reason is because of the news that has been circulating about the little girl. And honestly, who are we going to blame? I see the mom blaming the school doing whatever it is that they said they're doing. In truth, I'm not interested in the whole story. I didn't watch the video. I wasn't going to even bring myself to watch that kind of thing. But having read all the stories, from all the parties, and I watched the video of the mom, crying out for help. And I'm asking myself, like, who are we going to blame, really? A lot of people are blaming the school, a lot of people are blaming the parents, a lot of people are blaming the girl. This might sound crazy, but as far as I'm concerned, that girl looks very innocent. It's just sad that she has been exposed to a lot of things, a lot of vices, as far as I'm concerned. Some people say she's 10, some people say she's 13, but whatever age she is, that girl is just an innocent girl that, like I said, has been exposed to a lot of things at that young age. And so she's just probably practicing what she has been exposed to, things she has seen or things she has heard about. And I'm not even really here to talk about the incident. So, as a mom, I've just been thinking, what if that is my daughter? What if the girl is my daughter? You know, I've been thinking seriously about the whole incident, yeah? And I'm grateful that I'm a mom. I have a daughter, I have a son, and these kids, could be anywhere at a certain stage in their lives. So I just, in my own opinion, I know I owe it to them to try my best to do the best that I can. Now, the word best is relative. Now, I would say I'm not judging the parents of that girl, but the society we live in, whenever any child misbehaves or whenever any child does anything wrong, the parents are usually to blame, and especially the mother. Now you hear people saying, where was the mother when this happened? Where was the mother? Nobody actually really talks about the father, yeah? But anyways, as far as I'm concerned, parenting is partnership, okay? It involves the two parents, the father and the mother, if they are both available, if they are both alive. It is the duty of both parents to take care of their children. Taking care of the children involves a lot. It is not just enough to put your child in the best school and leave the whole work for the school to do. We have our own roles to play. Somehow, I'm feeling thankful that my children are still very little, and I feel I'm lucky enough to know the things I know about parenting right now, because I am so very intentional about raising my kids. And at least I know what I invest in. I know the amount of time, the money I invest just to get knowledge on parenting. Because as far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't want to parent my children the same way I was parented by my parents. Of course, my parents did the best that they did at that time. But you see, parenting kids in this 21st century is crazily hard. I'm going to use the word crazily hard because the world is a global village. My daughter at 2 already can operate our phones, she knows where to go and all that. So I think I'm of the opinion that it's the duty of the parents to put structures in place, to do all that you need to do. Get knowledge. If you know nothing about parenting, please get knowledge. I didn't know jack about parenting, But I'm grateful for the things I know now because I've invested my time in learning. I'm grateful for the gift of Coach Wendy Ologe of the Intentional Parenting Academy. So every time she does a YouTube live, I always try to be there because I know she has a lot to offer and I'm willing to learn. And she's a parent coach. So I went as far as getting all her ebooks on parenting because I know that I need knowledge to be able to parent my children. It is not just enough to even get the knowledge, it's also about applying the knowledge. Parenting is about sacrifice. Here I am saying that I have sacrificed at least 3 years of my life right now in parenting my kids because I just want to make sure that I know that I'm doing my best for them. And funny enough, I know I was discussing with my husband, and I'm like, if we want to blame anyone, maybe we'll blame society. If we're to blame anybody about what has happened to that young girl, it's probably the society because right now the society we live in, the economy is hard. Father and mother has to hustle just to make ends meet, just to be able to provide for their children. Okay, and so in a bid to provide for the children, the parents are not available. They're not around to take care of the children. They're not around to monitor their children. They're not around to observe these children. So, who are we going to blame? But it takes sacrifice, a lot of sacrifice, for a parent to make out time for their children. Okay, so what also happened, a few weeks ago about the death of late Mrs. Osinachi? That death triggered me a lot. It triggered me a lot. I was just in my feelings. I just kept asking myself, like, why would any man want to raise his hand to hit a woman or a lady he claims to love? Not just someone you claim to love, your own wife, your life partner. And I'm like, what could have gone wrong? And then all I kept saying to myself is, thank God I have a son. And now I know the responsibility falls on me. I'm saying it falls on me, even though, yeah, my husband tries, but he's out there trying to provide for the family. So I'm the stay-at-home mom that has some little businesses by the side, yeah. But I'm very committed to raising my kids. So as I was saying, I'm happy that I feel blessed that I have a son, that I would want to ensure that he grows up knowing how to value women. He grows up knowing how to treat every lady in his life, starting from his sister, as a queen that she is. And I hope that he would never grow to raise his hand on his wife. So that responsibility falls on us, the parents, myself and the dad, to ensure that our son doesn't ever grow to lay his hands on a lady, let alone to the extent of killing the person. So I've just been very concerned. I know domestic violence is on the high rise, men beating their wives, wives beating their husbands. Yes, I know it happens, but a lot of men don't come out to say it. But really, I think parenting in this century is hard. But it is going to be a bit easier if you equip yourself with the right knowledge, if you sacrifice your time, because these children, as far as they are young, they need attention, they need love, they need care, they need to be monitored. Not just you creating a hostile environment where your child will not be able to even talk to you about certain things, but they need to trust you. You need to create, as a parent, you need to create that bond between you and your kids, so that your kids can tell you anything and everything that happens in their lives. I'm not there yet. My daughter is just 2 plus, she'll be 3 soon. My son is just barely 3 months old. And I'm just saying this because I'm even talking to myself as I'm talking to you as well, because I know that this responsibility falls on I and my husband. So it's like a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call For parents to do better, for parents to know better, act better, and be better. These children that God has given us, we are supposed to take care of them. We will account for them on the judgment day. God is going to ask us what we did with these children that He has given us. Because children are gifts from God. Children are gifts from God. Let's not neglect them. They need our attention. Okay, I feel you just need to create a balance in your home where even if you work in 9 to 5, I know some parents that work 9 to 5 jobs, yeah, but they still even create time for their children. They know everything that's happening in their children's life. You see them relating with their kids like they are friends. So I think that if you can make out time for your kids, if you can create the structure in your home whereby your child can tell you everything and anything, and then you are able to put boundaries, set boundaries in your home so that your children won't do this kind of things that are disgraceful. I've been in my feelings since I heard the story. I'm like a 10-year-old girl that has been exposed to so much already. All I just want to say is, please, parents, we need to do better. And for us to do better, we need to acquire knowledge. We need knowledge. These children, most times, they even know more than us. It will shock you. My daughter taught me something on my phone that I didn't even know was existing on my phone. I didn't know that if I touched the selfie camera of my phone, the camera was going to turn on. Until I saw my daughter doing it, a 2-year-old girl. And I'm like, okay, I need to be really careful. Because they are tech savvy somehow. I don't know how, but they know a lot already at their age. So we need to monitor them. We need to create structure. We need to set boundaries. We need to show them love. We need to give them the attention that they need. Most times our children will be craving to tell us something, but because we are not available, maybe before we come back from work, they are already asleep. Before they wake up in the morning, we are off to work. So what time do we have for our children? Parents, this is a wake-up call. Please do better. And like I said, for you to do better, you need to acquire knowledge. And when you acquire that knowledge, you don't acquire the knowledge and sit on it. You need to put into practice whatever you learn about parenting. Parenting is a lifelong journey. Once you're a parent for life. Your children are your responsibilities. I just pray that the little girl finds the help that she needs. When our kids don't do right, who do we blame? For me, the parents are to blame, because the family is the first point of socialization for the child. Is the first unit that a child comes into. A family, okay? It is from the family that a child is taught the norms and values of society. It's from the family that the child is taught what to do and what not to do. It's from the family that the child learns how to interact with society. The school is secondary, the church is secondary, but the family is the primary unit where your child learns all that they need to know to be able to survive in society. You can't teach your child what you don't know. You can only teach your child what you know. So you ask yourself, what do you know about parenting? If you feel you know and you're doing an amazing job, thumbs up to you. If you feel you don't know, please go get knowledge. Thank you for watching this video. Please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more parenting, motherhood talks, more inspirational talks. I'm just a mom of two that loves to share her experience as a mother, as a parent, as a wife, as a daughter, as a friend, as just a human being on this earth. Thank you once more for watching my video, and please do well to subscribe. Till when next I come your way, please stay safe and may God keep you. Bye.